we're good. Okay. This is the first game. We have Chicken and Zyxon, both FIDE Masters, versus Wormpaca and Penguin. Penguin's a Grandmaster, Wormpaca is an International Master. Both these teams are on all wins. This is almost certainly going to decide first versus second in their group, Group B. And we are lucky to have Midnight Fox here to join us for co-commentary. How are you doing, Midnight Fox?
Thank you. I'm doing well. I'm glad to be here. This match is important for me too because it looks like we will get second place in Group C, so we will play the winner of this match most likely next
and
round.
And who would you prefer to play of these two teams?
I would definitely prefer to play Penguin and Wormpaca, and the big reason for that is that I played Chicken and Zyxon a lot, but not so much against Wormpaca and Penguins. I think also I think we would have better chances against them because we have lost a lot to get to Zyxon and Chicken in the past. So just to get a new match would be good for us, I think.
Okay. Chicken looks like he has a maiden sequence here. If not maiden, at least he's winning a ton of pieces. But he has to be careful because if he ever stops checking, Wormpaca has a very good position. Time is fairly close. Zyxon could get chessed here. So Zyxon needs to be careful. Probably retreat the bishop or no, Zyxon is going to keep it. That just hangs a rook. Why didn't he take the rook? Okay, so a lot of trades have happened. Chicken mates. Our score is 1-0, favoring Chicken Zyxon.
And this match will be like the classic case of that one team is much faster, which is Penguin and Wormpaca, and the other team is more experienced Bughouse players. So Zyxon and Chicken, they need to win pieces and win on the board because in a time scrabble, I think they will lose every time.
Yes, I agree. And it's not only a time scramble, it's also that their opponents might be able to chess them. Although Zyxon and Chicken are quite good at chess, there are some Bughouse players who are not very good at chess at all, so maybe they can hold their own for a few seconds at least.
Yeah, but you're right. If they were like a rook down or something, they will get chessed like in 10 seconds or so.
And we may see one of those situations right now. Zyxon getting attacked pretty hard. I don't think he can live through this. Yep, that's mate for Penguin. So our score is 1-1. Chicken sacks a knight. Don't think that's a good strategy. Zyxon sacks as well. We are seeing a Saxon arc from this team here. And that's a queen for Wormpaca. He doesn't want the queen. Interesting. Chicken trying to attack on the light squares. Zyxon attacking on the dark squares.
And I looked at these two teams played in the match for third prize last year, and in that match, Penguin and Wormpaca won 13-10. So they won last time these guys played in the match for third prize last year.
Zyxon wants the diagonal, but he's down time. And I think Wormpaca should stall rather than give it. Yep. So Zyxon has had to make moves. Knight plus rook mates for Zyxon. Very unlikely given the time situation. We also might see a queen sack. Queen takes pawn, and then diagonals could be interesting, like a bishop. But I think Penguin can get out of that and just run around. Okay, they've just traded queens instead.
Yeah, I think Zyxon's main problem here should be that he can get chessed because he's down quite a lot of pieces. So
yes, and quite a lot of time. Wormpaca really doesn't need to move and just let the chess happen.
And also, I think Wormpaca looks quite safe. Maybe rook b1 was something, or maybe this is something for chicken actually. Yeah, it looks like chicken found mate. So now he should sit and let penguin chess here.
Yes, for sure. And that's over 10 seconds. That's a significant amount of time. No way Zyxon can live for 10 seconds versus penguin. And another queen coming soon for penguin.
The best strategy for Zyxon, like if you're playing someone that is this fast, it's just to try to pre-move yourself, like just move your king to a lot of squares, like without thinking, because if you like think 1 second on each move, then penguin will have pre-moved a response for sure. So only chance to gain time is like to it's called multi-pre-moving. You just pre-move as fast as you can with your king and hope you don't get in a check like.
Wormpaca has a great position here, like a few diagonals crush for him. He is down time though.
He only needs 1 pawn to mate here. Pawn in knight e5 and bishop on f7 is mate.
Yes, good insight. So Zyxon should sit for sure. Okay, so Wormpaca grabs a free thing. See, another danger is they have to be careful about sacking and have to be careful about getting down pieces. There's just a lot of pressure on chicken and Zyxon. Maybe
yes,
knight g4 could be good. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't even take the queen because of knight at h6.
And their main advantage is like the opening play. I think they have studied a lot better when it comes to like bughouse openings and strategies. So they will probably get like an advantage on both boards, chicken and Zyxon, because of they're just more experienced when it comes to bughouse.
Yes. But chicken in previous matches has been playing some questionable openings, and I don't think that's going to fly here.
No, like this a6 b5, it's a risky opening to put it.
The chicken wants
so
some
you should
diagonals.
probably try to put some more pressure on penguin. Like this opening, it's like it's not putting so much pressure on white. This a6 b5 line.
Chicken up time, so it's probably a good idea to sit here to put pressure on penguin. Penguin can't give
And
the queen or his partner's mated. Yeah.
Rook mates for chicken, which means that they will win the f6 bishop because penguin has to move the queen here.
Yes. And not only the f6 bishop, but probably f2 falls as well, and you threaten rook takes f1.
And chicken should sit for at least a pawn to pawn f7 and win the queen. So you should at least sit for a pawn here. Yeah, Zyxon didn't play, so he played some little bit weak moves there. He lost his queen for nothing.
Yeah, and a knight is good for chicken, but he's going to need more material, and now they're down time. And now Zyxon losing a rook. Possibly more.
Yeah, it's big problems here, yeah.
Yeah, I could lose the queen there with knight at d7. So they've resigned it. Our score now...
That looked really good for Zyxon and chicken, but like just 2 bad moves or so far by Zyxon, it was over.
Yes. So our score is 3-2, favoring Penguin and Wormpaca. Very close match so far. Queen trade offered.
Chicken Crossroad was world champion in the first chess.com Bughouse World Championship that we arranged. It was 2000, and he played with 12 team.
Yep. This queen being attacked, and that ended up being a massive trade for chicken. Another set of queens could come. Zyxon is attacking, so this will benefit him. Oh, without a rook to defend, this looks quite good for chicken.
Yeah, it looks like it's probably mate.
Knight takes d2, maybe.
But yeah. Zyxon is also mated, so both are.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Zyxon got mated first. And this sack that chicken is doing, we are sometimes joking and calling it the usual, because it's quite common that white takes on f7 with the bishop in some way. So we have like a joke, we call it this the usual opening. Often one person sacks on f7 with the bishop.
Yeah, oh, Zyxon gets a sneaky mate on his board. Zyxon offering a queen trade, and they have traded. I think chicken is in a worse position than Wormpaca. So the queen trade is going to benefit Wormpaca.
Knight will mate for him now. He played quite risky when he took the knight on f7. But if they weren't up, like white could sit for a knight.
So Zyxon is up a bit of time. But hard to hold the knight forever here. Knight is under attack. They're up about 4 seconds. Need to find a good sequence here. Okay, chicken's now safe with a knight. Probably knight at d5. Okay, chicken just goes for safety. I'm sorry, Zyxon just goes for safety.
A nice move by Penguin there.
If bishop a3.
If Zyxon wanted to move the knight and check, but then the knight can just take the rook there.
Yeah, but bishop a3 and the rooks guard each other.
Yeah, he should have done that first. Yeah, he should have done that first. That would have been a good move, definitely.
This looks pretty dire for Zyxon.
Yes. But I didn't like that knight takes g2. Often you shouldn't put the knight there because it's a little bit in the way. So if instead of knight take g2, maybe pawn at f3 instead first was better.
So chicken has a good attack, but they're down time. I don't think Zyxon can live through this. And I think Wormpaca could always play king d3.
And he can also take the queen. He can also take the queen, which might mate for Penguin. I don't think Zyxon can cover that.
That's a good point. Knight takes e7. We'll send. And they've done that. Hey, Vampire Slayer. A lot of trades on the chicken board.
Yeah, Zyxon is attacking here. I think this is the right way. He should attack. Because he knows like these a lot of these kind of tricks here where you can get a quick mate. Like this one.
And that worked out. Our score is 5-4, favoring Penguin and Wormpaca. Chicken getting attacked again on e6.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a dangerous line he plays. Now a rook will mate for white. A knight will mate for white again.
Yep. And a knight is pinned. Zyxon up a few seconds, so Zyxon's going to sit here.
So yeah, chicken he played everything in 3 seconds, but generally you want to move your e7 pawn to e6 like as fast as you can to not get the pawn drop there like he got.
Bishop takes c7, good for Wormpaca. I don't like the knight move. I think he should have taken the pawn first. But okay.
it looks like chicken is safe for now. And queen is good for Zyxon.
So Wormpaca on initiative, chasing the queen around.
Zyxon made a bit of a weird move. He went up with the king. It would look, king E1 looked a bit safer.
Yep. Zyxon going to try to chess, it looks like. Now pieces are great for Zyxon. Yep. Knight is good, rook is good. He's up time. He could, even if they trade the pawns, yeah, try to promote a pawn is a possibility. Maybe just rook E1 could be interesting.
Yeah, he playing like these old kings. They went up with their king and attacked with it.
Okay, so knight at C8 or G8. Probably C8 a little better for Zyxon. Now,
yes,
pawn
looks
check
like he only
and try
needs
to
a
promote.
pawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he only needs a pawn to mate.
Indeed. Time is really close.
Time is close, so it will not be so easy, actually.
Yep. Wow, Zyxon let go of check.
Yeah, he got flagged because of that, yeah. But yeah, it wasn't so easy there he lacked one pawn to mate.
Yep. Zyxon defending. Oh. Chicken in some trouble here. Chicken gonna shed some pieces. Rook takes bishop, yes. Probably. Oh, this is good too. Threatening knight at G3.
Knight G3 is a threat, yeah. No, but yeah, he can also have something like a rook to G8 would be good for him to get some checks. So
yeah,
he also has some attack.
Okay. Interesting. So Wormpaca could trade everybody on G2. Now rook mates for chicken. Chicken down a bit of time. So it's not going to come. It's hard for chicken to defend.
Yeah, and Zyxon is in some troubles. Like knight would win the queen, knight E7, and then take the queen with a winning position for penguin.
Yes. And down 5 seconds. So this is going to be a win for penguin and Wormpaca. There isn't really a knight in take, but I think they're going to wait till a rook doesn't mate Wormpaca. And Wormpaca could just defend that or attack the whole game. And probably just rook takes queen and penguin chesses.
Yes, when chicken moves his queen maybe to G1, then Wormpaca can trade it, and it will be very hard for chicken to defend her.
Yes. Yeah, if queen G1, if queen takes queen, if rook takes, there's a smothered mate. If king takes, you could put a pawn on F3 followed by a knight on D1. And it looks like a win in attack for Wormpaca.
Yeah, definitely. So he found something else, but oh, yeah, he should have taken on G2 and kept attacking because he got the check. But yeah.
Chicken has a maiden sequence, but his partner's mated due to lack of a blocker. Yes. Our score is 7-4, favoring penguin and Wormpaca. Bad free move by chicken, sheds a piece.
Yeah, and that's dangerous against these good chess players. They only need like a piece to win a chess game.
Queen
And
h7
the
is a
position
threat.
is also very bad now. Queen h7 is hard to stop.
Yes.
He's doing the right thing and going for a counter sack. Maybe bishop e3 is coming, but with some chances for an attack. But yeah, okay, yeah, he did rook f8, that, and then he put a pawn in, so now it's check. So now white will win this probably.
Yep. So rook mates for Wormpaca. Knight is quite good.
They're actually down, so
yeah. But Wormpaca's position isn't bad. He can just take the bishop. Pawn takes bishop.
yes. A good move would also be bishop c5 check. It covers e3, a weak pawn, and also comes onto the board with check.
Yes, that's a good point.
But this also works because if black takes on e3, when you take the bishop, it's check because rook f1 is checking the king.
Zyxon offering to trade queen for rook, but they're now down 7 seconds.
Yeah, but Chicken found a nice way to like block the f file here with rook f7. Now he has attacking chances with this bishop e3 stuff or knight g4. So that was smart sequence. It looks like his follow-up wasn't the best because it looks quite safe for Wormpaca now.
Yes.
Maybe he could have tried rook b2, king takes knight d3 and kept checking there.
Yeah, but he was going to run out of pieces within a few moves. He's playing this true player opening. Not recommended.
Yeah, in chess it's sometimes called the ammonia opening because knight h3, that's the
you mentioned a chemistry joke in the house Discord.
Yeah,
I hadn't heard that one before.
It's not a recommended opening. It might be a little bit of a sign that Chicken is tilted. I think he plays this when he is tilted. This opening.
I disagree. I don't think Chicken ever gets tilted, honestly. I mean, having met Chicken in person, I mean, Chicken is quite good in poker, has made a living in poker for a number of years. And part of the reason he's able to do that is he just doesn't tilt. It's just part of his personality. Queen at b1 is a possibility. Oh, not anymore. This looks pretty bad for Chicken.
Yes, that bishop on b3 is strong here.
Double check threatened. We can see like queen at e8 and a lot of sacks. Oh, apparently not.
Yeah, I considered that, but it didn't look like.
Yeah, I don't think it led anywhere.
Black had king g8 in the end there.
This is not a good opening for Chicken.
Yeah, no, yeah, like a pawn is mating for.
Yep. They're downtime. Zyxon needs to hold a pawn.
He needs to change opening, but he's quite stubborn sometimes and keep playing his openings. But he definitely needs to change opening there.
Yep, our score is 10-4, favoring Penguin and Wormpaca. It is looking very likely you will play against Penguin and Wormpaca.
Yeah, and I'm happy for that because we have like completely different styles. Both me and PKNM are quite slow players, so yeah, it will be interesting. But Chicken and Zyxon, they are like us, but better, so.
Oh, Zyxon gets mate. Okay. 10-5, favoring Penguin Wormpaca.
Chicken got a good opening this time. I think he's kind of, yeah. It's much better opening than last time, at least.
Yep. Gotta watch out for queen at c8 now. And there it comes. So
yeah,
queen trade
pawn
could be
e6,
forced.
maybe pawn e6 in some line, but yeah, probably trade the queen first, of course. Yeah, trade the queen first, probably. Or this.
Yeah. I could just sack the queen on f6, followed by knight at g5.
Yeah.
His partner can't live through a queen right now, though, so he's gotta retreat it.
Yeah, black could have taken on g5 with 2 pieces also. Maybe on.
Don't like this knight move.
Yeah, no,
encourages the queen
is mating for Wormpaca, if he can get it. But looks like they want some pieces, like Zyxon and Chicken looks good.
Okay, well now Chicken is safe.
Some pieces.
Maybe even h6. Or I guess have to land it on f3 could be good.
Yeah, pawn f3.
Actually, bishop at e4 even better. Then if king goes back, f3 is vacant for like a knight.
Yes, so white would probably block or move f2, f3 there.
Okay, so knight is good or pawn?
Knight was good also because the bishop was pinned, so knight h4 like was a good move. Also,
yeah,
he didn't have a knight.
Good point.
But these also look good, of course.
And Zyxon has a good position himself. It's another queen for Zyxon. That's mate, right? Or maybe not quite mate, but it's very good.
Yeah, they're probably a mate. They go in with the other knight now, maybe, to d5.
Yep.
Or like this.
Chicken's still very safe. And he has mate threats himself. Okay, there's penguingm1 for Zyxon with a knight check. So
yes, knight c7 mate, yeah.
The chicken just needs to live. Here's bishop takes h3. Okay. Our score is now 10-6, favoring Penguin Wormpaca.
Chicken does this. This is like a common line. I think he played this one a lot.
Yeah, the line Chicken is playing right now, I think was innovated by 12 Teen, but now it is quite common.
Yeah, there are lots of tricks here, and I think Chicken knows most of them. We played this one many times.
Yes.
Like
I think
now he's both safe and have an attack. Yeah. So Wormpaca should obviously not go into like a theoretical duel with Chicken.
Yes. And our score is 10-7, favoring Penguin Wormpaca.
Yeah, no, Chicken got in the pawn e3. Yeah, that's a dangerous move. Now it's almost mate already. Like pawn f2 looks.
Oh, someone has matched me to 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and block that person. And we'll go ahead and decline the match request.
Looks like it's mate for Chicken already.
Yes.
Here, pawn c3.
Yep, pawn takes pawn. Queen in is mate. 10-8, favoring Penguin Wormpaca. Chicken's team catching up a bit.
Chicken going for the usual sacrifice.
Yep. Wormpaca has defended well here, although he has had to shed a piece. It looks like Chicken's now feeding his partner. His partner very close to checkmate.
Yeah, he sacrificed everything for some pawns. Hope it's mate now, or it will be hard.
Yeah, I'm not so sure it is. It's a draw, though, if they want the draw. A rook would mate.
But can't he mate here, or maybe, yeah.
A rook would mate. I don't think even a knight mates, because he does have h2 as an option.
No,
Well,
a knight
but
would mate, because then he
I
can
guess
drop
knight
a
does
pawn
mate
on
because
g3.
he has pawn. Yeah. So chicken is forking some pieces at checkmate, although bishop takes knight is a possibility to...
Oh, that was interesting. He did something else. Oh.
So Zyxon has picked up some time.
Yeah, it looks like he still has drawing checks and now they're up time. But yeah, he
Yes.
still needs something to mate here.
He still needs something. He still needs
a knight
perhaps a
could
knight.
still mate, so he should move. Yeah. Interesting, Zyxon didn't take the draw. This looks very bad for him, actually. I would prefer to take the draw there.
Yeah. Yeah, Zyxon made it for sure. Nice mate by Penguin. Our score is 11-8, favoring Penguin Wormpaca.
This chicken move pawn b4 looks kind of good. I sometimes struggle against d4 myself, so I will remember this to pawn b4 here.
Yeah, this is the white opening is something Jay Killer likes to play. Jay Killer likes to tempo the knight and trade them off with pawn shenanigans. Knight going to be good for Wormpaca or a rook. Is not good for chicken. And they're double suited. They're double suited, so that's just going to be game over.
Yeah, they're already down 15 seconds.
I guess Zyxon wanted a knight because a knight mated for him, but knight was not forthcoming. The knight no longer mates.
Yeah, rook mates for Wormpaca now, so.
There's a rook. So our score is 12-8, favoring Penguin Wormpaca. Hey, Big Splat. Yes, very exciting match. Giving up the bishop. Try to check. Giving up another bishop. I think...
Yeah, but a knight in here to g7 would be a bit dangerous, but he didn't get one.
Chicken is sacking way too much here, in my opinion. Well, a pawn is decent for him. Doesn't even mate, though. Yeah, not sure I like this strategy. Look at all the extra pieces Wormpaca and Penguin have.
Yeah, it's dangerous against these opponents that play so good, like in chess positions.
And down 4 seconds. Not gonna go in their favor.
But I think against most other opponents that this sacrificing by chicken would work.
Oh, sure. But you gotta know your opponent. Yeah, Wormpaca's gonna check for the rest of the game, I think.
I need to block on d2. Bishop e4 would be nice for Wormpaca because when he blocks, like the rook is not defending d2 anymore. But he found something else. This also looks good. Maybe king b3 here.
Quite good. The rooks can trade. Rook at d1.
Oh,
I think rook at d1 was a little better, but yeah. Maybe this is fine. Yeah. Okay, that's mate.
Yeah.
13-8, favoring Penguin Wormpaca.
He's doing the triplia style. I think this is not good. Now he's mated at once. It's
terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, he can't do this against such good opponents, for sure.
And it doesn't, like, the main point of the true player opening is you deprive your partner's opponent of a knight, which many Bughouse players want for an early attack as white. But not Penguin. Penguin is not really a sacker. He's not a sack sitter. He has many good chess moves. So you don't really gain anything from the true player opening playing against this team. You just lose.
I like this opening much more from Chicken. Here he won some pieces, his opponent is attacking, but like if Wormpaca is not getting a queen, he's probably safe here. And then there are pieces up and can win with more pieces.
Yes. Zyxon down a little bit of time. He wants a pawn for h3. Or 2 pawns, even better. One possibility might be to just play d6. Let Penguin take the knight, take back with pawn, and your bishop gets out.
Yes.
But this is a great sequence. Wow. Okay, that's a trick.
Yeah, that was too dangerous for Penguin to pre-move. Looked like he pre-moved c takes d5, but
yeah, not a good time to pre-move. Chicken has sacked, and I think Wormpaca is fairly safe, so I don't think this was a good sack. Can't take the pawn, of course.
But he has some like positional advantage. White pieces is like he's not developed, so even if he's sacked, he has. This time he has some play for it. For
yeah, sure. But his partner has also lost a rook. His partner's on the defensive. Knight is quite good for Chicken. Now a knight could potentially be forced. Oh, but it's no longer that good. Okay, this looks quite good for Chicken. Should be maiden.
He needs a pawn to mate, yeah. No, he has a pawn. Pawn c4 is mate next.
Yep. And they're up time. That's a win. Our score, by the way, that was match point. And we are at match point again. Our score 14-10, favoring Penguin Wormpaca. We just need one win.
So Chicken needs to win 5 games in a row to win the match.
Yes.
But this looks good.
That just hangs on knight. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, he should have done knight e4 first, because it was very important for Wormpaca to get the c8 bishop out, because now his king can hide on c8. So it was he should have checked first. And now black cannot take the rook, because like knight c5 is a double check, so that looks very dangerous.
Yes.
Maybe he has to move back the king, but yeah, it's a very dangerous position here for Wormpaca.
Yeah, and knight takes
king
queen
e8
with check.
Yeah, then he can put in a new knight on g7, and he has to go back, so that doesn't work either. So it's very dangerous.
King c8 probably forced, then lose the queen with check, but at least he lives.
Knight f2 is probably the best, and then if white take that one with the queen, just take back and hope you're not mated. That was what I would do.
Oh, that's interesting. So knights are good for Wormpaca now. Or actually, could he just play knight d3, pawn at f2, and at least he gets like a check sequence?
He should. No, actually, knight d3, queen take d3 with check. So that.
Yes. You're right.
But this might work. Now, knight in at f2.
I would move the existing knight first, and then put a new knight at d3.
Yeah, that's probably even better. Yeah.
Yeah, and then another knight. No, he has 2 knights in hand, so that's going to be mate. Knight at d3. If pawn takes, then knight at c2.
So white should take the knight on f2 here, yeah. Because
so now Chicken needs he needs to attack, like knight at. Whoa, okay.
Yeah, but
I guess
should have gone to c8. C8 was safe, but maybe this is also safe.
Yeah, they're down time though.
Yeah,
so that
nice win
GG's.
By Wormpaca and Penguin. Very strong play against one of the best teams in the tournament.
Hey, Brody Plays Games. Thanks for watching. So our final score is 15-10, favoring Penguin and Wormpaca. Let me copy and paste this. So, maybe you can answer this question for me, Midnight Fox. Looking at the brackets, which, by the way, I'll put up the brackets for the rest of you, group stage brackets. This is clearly the last match. Or well, hold on. So who has more matches? I don't think either Chicken Zyxon's matches are in there yet. They have a win and a loss, so they've played all 5 matches. Did Wormpaca and Penguin play earlier today? And if so, was that put in or that was not put in yet? In other words, have Penguin and Wormpaca played all their matches? I believe they have, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. But I can put in the matches that was played. This one and the one 1 hour ago.
Okay, yeah, because I think there might have been a match that was not streamed between Penguin Wormpaca and I don't know who, like Real Spurs and the Duck or something like that earlier today, but maybe I'm misunderstanding. So I'm not sure, but for sure Chicken and Zyxon have played all their matches. And Chicken Zyxon beat Real Spurs and the Duck, so they have 2 losses now. So Chicken Zyxon should be second, and Penguin Wormpaca should be first.
Do you remember the score against Spurs and the Duck?
For Chicken Zyxon?
Or I can check it also.
I don't remember the score, but it's at the end of the previous VOD to this one.
I will find it. Yes.
Yeah. I could probably. Well, after I end the stream, I'll find it for you. Thanks for stopping in, Ken from Fix. Good to see you. Okay, so congratulations to Penguin and Wormpaca. Oh, hold on. Getting a 10-minute match request. Let's go ahead and block that person. And we'll go ahead and decline. And at this point in stream, I always have to point out that chess.com is 30 years behind the rest of the internet in allowing people to filter match requests by type. The free internet chess server and ICC had that 30 years ago. Okay, let's look for someone to raid. Let me check the chess category. So 4-player chess is still streaming, but I think I'm going to send you guys to Jude, New York City. I was watching his stream just before I started this one. So Jude is a very young player, 13 going on 14. He's been streaming since 2020, but he wasn't allowed to stream that young. So when Twitch got wind of it, they deleted his account, removed all of his followers, subscribers, etc., and he has started over. He's legit now, since he's over 13 years old, but started from scratch. He's only at 100 odd followers instead of a few thousand. Jude likes Bughouse. He's played some Bughouse before. He's partnered Thirsty Monster, played against me and whoever my partner was at the time, and they did quite well. I think they beat us up a bit, as they are very strong chess players. So show some love to Jude, New York City. Drop him a follow. Let him know you guys like Bughouse. So I don't see anything else on the calendar for later today. I suppose I could check the Google form to see if anything has come in recently. But as far as I know, it will be until tomorrow for any future matches. Yeah, I don't see anything else here. So tomorrow I will try to cover as many matches as possible. And I should mention, while Midnight Fox is still on here, that some people have asked about extensions. There are no extensions as far as I know. So tomorrow is the end. Then we'll make judgment calls. Have a good one, everyone. Bye, guys.